Hi, I'm Raleen. I'm the founder of Repawz Academy. I've been training service dogs for approximately 10 years through my own discovery of how much I needed my own dog. So we cater to veterans, children with autism, SA victims, and people with disabilities for medical alert, stability, mobility, and psychiatric service. After I had recovered from a almost 2-year deathbed, essentially, my dog, he was a Blue Gator Pit Bull, 120-pound big boy. He was a beautiful dog. He would actually carry me to the bathroom and do things for me, retrieve things for me, get me out of bed. After I had recovered from that, I really just focused on training my dog for myself. I'd go to Walmart without needing to shop. I put myself and my dog through the paces. It got me out of bed. It got me moving again. I grew every day with that dog. And I wanted to give that to other people. Let them see that they can do it too, that they have it within them if they want it, to train their own dog to meet their needs, because not everybody has the same needs or wants or lifestyle that accommodates. They need a good dog, a good match, and someone that is with them, their ride and die. Like, we got this together, partner. And that was the beauty behind it. Some clients come in with dogs already, so I'll go in and I'll temperament test the dog, see how trainable it is for service. I work with breeders sometimes. I'll go out and I'll find the dogs. It's just all really based on the client and what they need, and the dog that matches that need and wants to work that need. That's the other thing. The dog has to want to do the job. You'll have some that are very prey-driven. You'll have some that just want a couch potato. You have some that are more suited for agility. You'll have some suited for personal protection. They kind of tell us what job they should have. Not all of them do walk out at the end as service dogs. Some of them make great ESAs. Some of them make great at-home comforts for kids that need it for those meltdowns or hard days, you know. It's got to be natural. It's got to be organic.
I rescued Fred in January, and he literally fell on my lap. I wasn't expecting to have a dog. The last time I had a dog was 2003. I left both of my dogs in Colombia because I had to escape from the country. 23 years later, I get Fred. And it's been a complete blessing. I didn't know, number one, that I needed a dog. And then when he came, it literally just affected me emotionally. And it transformed my life. It transformed my way of seeing the world. And then Raleen is part of the network groups where my roommate is. He comes and says, Raleen is a specialist in huskies and training huskies. And I said, let's do it. And not only the training was essential, because it's great for him, but the big benefit is for me. On a psychological level, I can completely see the benefits. When Raleen was talking about Repawz Academy, she explained that the benefits are not only for the dog. They have to be involved in the life of the dog and in the training of the dog. You or yourself are being trained. This routine really changes the way you see the world. And we are training Fred to be my service dog. And I realized that certain things that we do, like the pressure, is so important. I remember the first time we did pressure, I was crying. Fred was literally on top of me doing pressure, and I realized how it was impacting me on an emotional level, and I was letting go. It has calmed me down so much. It's been incredible. This is exactly what I needed in my life. And I've been through a lot. These past 10 years have been very intense for me. The end of those 10 years is Fred, and this is the beginning of a new chapter.
When a client just chooses to get a puppy, then we go through basic obedience, advanced obedience, and we lace in task work through foundation work. The task work, for example, deep pressure therapy. That's when the dog offers that deep pressure. We start demonstrating that as soon as they're puppies, because that's so important. We feel like a dog that is grown into the program really doesn't know anything other than being there for their handler. Now, rehabilitation dogs a little bit different, because what if they're not, used to big city? What if they're not used to the sound of a motorcycle, for example? Then we have to slowly start working them toward that desensitization process, letting them know that it's going to be great at the end of every training session, always ending on a happy note. All of that starts as soon as possible. I've found great success zippering it all together instead of just focusing on one nodule or another. A case that I do have right now that is big is Eve. She was tied to a pole. She had burn marks all over her. She was rescued by a family who then started beating her, and she worked with a kid by a wheelchair. So the caretaker called us and said, hey, you need to come get her. She's being abused by the family that saved her. So we came in, we took Eve and helped her through that. She is such a great pit bull, loves cuddles. We've had her for about 3 years now. She's great at ESA work. She's not a service dog. She's an ESA dog. We have Fred, of course, same story. Tied to a pole, came into my client's life. The best little husky in the world, so full of personality. Maverick is a Great Dane, dog reactive, male reactive. We seem to be working him slowly through that. He's able to play with Anubis. He's able to see and hang out with Fred. Anubis is my personal dog. I haven't had a service dog since Aries passed away 3 years ago. And he is absolutely amazing in everything I've wanted. A little much sometimes because he's a Malinois, but he is phenomenal. So we work with all sorts. This year alone, we saved 29 dogs and rehomed them. I have a story for all of them. So on average, companies, they offer breeding to train to service, the training itself, up to $25,000 for a PTSD service dog. And if you're looking at a trifecta dog, which is medical alert, psychiatric service, and stability and mobility, for example, you're looking at $50,000 to $75,000 for the dog, which is not feasible for people living on disability who are on a fixed income, on a fixed budget. Those are costs of a brand new car. That's when I decided to go nonprofit, find other ways to get these dogs to other people and pull down those barriers. It's a 3 to 5 year wait list for a PTSD veteran to get a service dog. How is that going to help anybody? When they can gain that knowledge and that confidence to build their own dogs, then they don't have to hire another trainer. They're not having to pay that expensive cost all over again. They've already done it before. They're well versed in their dog and what they need and how to train the next one. They already have all the equipment, the pamphlets, and the resources available to continue going. I tell my clients all the time that you're a pack member for life, because we operate as a pack. We're so big on being there to lift each other up and the pack mentality. The mission is creating a good service dog that is invisible in public but still caters to their human. You can always find me on www.repawzacademy.org. Repawz meaning pause, reset, recenter, and restart. We are all over the United States. I've serviced anywhere from California all the way to Florida up to Connecticut and every state in between. I travel. I have others that travel. And so wherever we're needed, we try to go to. And then we also offer virtual.